What's good, folks? I'm back here today. I got another solo video tournament replay. This is my second Smogon Sun and Moon Premier League battle. I uploaded the first one just a few days ago where I was playing against the Blaziken, and this time we're playing yet another Blaziken, but worry not because I brought the real Blaziken. His name is Infernape, just a stunt on all Blaziken users. But before I go any further, of course, guys, I do gotta say that the Legence Agency Official 2022 Spring Summer Capsule is live. Go check that out if you haven't already. We got 6 different colored crews, sweatpants, 2 different colored shorts, and of course we have the 6 different hoodies. So go check that out if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for the love so far in this collection. I've sold almost 1,500 items, and it hasn't even been, what, like 4 days? But yes, I'm really glad that you guys are loving this collection so much. This is easily our best one yet. We put in, you guys know we put in the time for this one. I mean, we really worked our asses off for this one, and we're just very happy that you guys are able to like it. But we got way more coming with the agency as a whole. We just got a lot more coming, so appreciate all the support. Go check that out if you haven't already. Like I said, this is only going to be here for a limited amount of time until April 21st. So go get that before it runs out, and yeah, appreciate it. Let me go back to the video. So I got this, right? Smogon Sun and Moon Premier League tournament. So I think at the time of this game, my team was up like 3 to 2, some shit like that. Yeah, it wasn't a deciding game. My game wasn't a deciding for a win, tie, or loss. I just know that much. Just to give you, because I gotta give you guys an idea of like how the battlefield was leveled up before I went into this game. The music I got in the background is a shofu. It's like an old shofu background music. It's just one of the most fire game musics in the game, so I had to put it in this one because it's a good tournament mix, you know. Anyway, now that I got all the bullshit out the way and it's almost at 2 minutes, let me break down the matchup. So I got this team CTC built quite a long time ago for a live. I like this team a lot because it's triple starter, which I think is very cool. I like Infernape, which is a mon you don't see too much. This set is Swords Dance, Stealth Rock, Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Fire MZ. Definitely something you wouldn't expect, and I figured that would be a fun mon to run, especially with Stealth Rock on it because this team bluffs Landorus Stealth Rock pretty well. The other sets I have are Swords Dance, Mawile, which I don't think is good. 4 attack is definitely superior, but I didn't change the team. It was just 4 attack, so kept it the way it was. Scarf Landorus T. Scarf Tapu Lele. This set is insane on Tapu Lele too, you'll see later on. Sub Glare, 2 attack superior with leftovers, classic set, and then Specs Ashker Ninja. My opponent Sky Penguin decided to bring quite a powerful team, man. He got the dual screens HO. He has a Mega Gera, Blaziken, Magearna, and then Hawlucha basically as his guys. I figured Landorus was going to be that imprisoned lead Stealth Rock set. So for that reason, I decided to lead off with Superior turn 1. Now, I figured Serp would be a good lead because he's more than likely going to lead off with either Coco or his own Landorus. He does just lead off with Landorus, says I'm going to go for a sub. The reason I went for a sub is just in case he wanted to explode turn 1. My Serp is a pretty decent threat to his team, given the fact that it has Glare, so I just wanted to do that immediately. I go for Glare here as the Blaziken just goes for whatever it does, but I full para him. So I'm already in a fantastic position. I got the Glare full para. Like, you really cannot ask for more. I Leaf Storm here. I do 33%, which is actually quite a bit of damage, as he breaks out of his para and just goes for the Flare Blitz there. Blaziken is now at half speed. Remember, in Gen 7, paralysis still makes you 1/4 speed. It's not 1/2 like it is in Gen 8. Here, I missed one of my first Leaf Storms, which is fine because he actually gets full parried there, so nothing really happens. I'm getting quite lucky here, I gotta say. The Glare full para into him getting parried again. I did miss a Leaf Storm, but I mean, I went for 4, so. But anyway, yeah. So my Serp is now at a healthy, or did I go for 4? No, I went for 3. My bad. My Serp is now at a healthy +4. I have no reason to switch it out of the battlefield. He brings in Coco. He's forced to bring in Coco because he can't bring in his Hawlucha until Unburden activates and Acrobatics is able to kill me. So he is going to bring in Hawlucha here. Now here I thought about it. I was like, okay, keeping Serp is decent because I can Glare Gyarados in a pinch. Serp can probably live a +1 crunch even with no defensive investment. But I figured if he subbed or something like that, I could lose immediately. Like if I go to Landorus, which is Scarf, he gets a free SD, and then there's no other mon I can really switch into Acrobatics. Mawile is a potential mon I could have gone into, but unfortunately Mawile is not Intimidate on this team. My Mawile is Hyper Cutter, which is, I guess, to help versus Landorus intimidating you, which definitely makes sense. But either way, I couldn't bring it in. Otherwise, Mawile could have been a play because it can take Acro into HJK. But either way, I had to just stay in with my Serp there. sack him. I think it was fine, honestly, at the time, because it did its job. It killed Blaziken, which was not really a threat because I have Water Shuriken Greninja. But I bring in Mawile here. He has absolutely no switching to play rough, and I knew that, so that's why I brought in Mawile versus bringing in Tapu Lele or anyone else. And also, I didn't want to bring in Tapu Lele because if I bring in Tapu Lele, then he can set up with his Magearna, and that could be really bad. Mawile at least can bluff Fire Fang. He could have gone into his Magearna here and set up, and that could have been frustrating, especially because he had electric terrain. I think that could have put him in a way better spot, but obviously I could have had Fire Fang. Here I go into Landorus. I know he's just going to EQ straight up. His Landorus is Stealth Rock. It's not Scarf or something like that, so he feels comfortable going for EQ. I go into Landorus just to get the Intimidate, knowing now I can bring in Greninja freely. This is a Stealth Rock Landorus. Like I said, you can tell from the team composition that this is not like some defensive U-turn shit. Like, this is just a regular, like, screens, offense, probably sash, explosion, whatever the case is. Anyway, Greninja comes in here. I just go for a Hydro Pump as he brings in Magearna. It does 73%. I'm Ashgren. Remember, this is the most broken Mon that, like, ever existed. This is, like, the most cheap Mon of all time. I bring this guy in. I go for a nice pump there at the 73%, which I'm pretty happy about. That's a satisfying roll. I mean, I can tell he's totally offensive by that damage. I go for another one. I do miss, but I mean, my team does have a lot of inaccurate moves. That being said, like, look at the moves I went for this game. I went for Play Rough, inaccurate. 3 4 Leaf Storms, inaccurate. 2 Hydros, so you gotta take the good with the bad. So me missing, I didn't even think twice. I was like, okay, like that's fine. Like that's fair. I go into Infernape here. Now this Infernape is Swords Dance Stealth Rock Z, and because he went for Flare Cannon there, I'm like, dude, he's not Z. His Blaziken is probably Z. So I SD up right now, as he is just going to go for a Flare Cannon. I'm assuming he wasn't Z, or he was like Z Electrium or something like that. I like Z Electrium on a terrain team, but either way, because he was -1 Magearna, I knew I was going to be able to easily live that. I go for a CC just to knock him out, and that's going to be that. Now he's going to bring in his Gyarados to bait the Z move and get the double Intimidate, which is a great play on his part. If I was the greatest of all time, surely I would have SD'd again, but unfortunately I'm a fraud, or I would have Stealth Rocked here. I would have Stealth Rocked here if I was the greatest of all time, but unfortunately I'm a fraud. I couldn't risk him DDing and reverse sweeping me, but yeah, I go for the Inferno Overdrive, which he unfortunately predicts, but Inferno put in the work. I can't really be mad. It killed Magearna, and it killed the Landorus. That's more than Blaziken has done in both this game and the last tournament game I had combined. So I'm bringing Tapu Lele here, as he is just going to go for the DD with his Gyarados. It's pretty obvious. Now, I mean, pretty obvious in the sense that, like, what else is he going to do, right? He has to go for a sweep. Now, in this situation, I was like, okay, he's not going to Mega Evolve because I can Moonblast and kill him. And so my play is just to go for the Thunder. Yes, for some reason, this Tapu Lele is Scarf, Psyshock, Moonblast, Thunder, HP Fire. I've never seen such a weird set in my life. Fortunately, we had Thunder instead of Thunderbolt, so I got to really have my blood pressure rise on the final turn. But fortunately, because the Base Lord is the greatest team builder of all time, my Thunder is able to easily connect. This is easily the dumbest team I ever bought in my life. Dumbest in the sense that, who brings a team like this? Thunder, 4 Leaf Storms, 2 Hydros, 1 play. Like this is an asshole team. These are the type of teams I roast people for using on the ladder. And then I go ahead and bring a team. But either way, pretty good team. I had quite a lot of fun using it. Shout out to Sky Penguin. We're on to the next. I think my team actually won this week, which is great. So now we're doing good. We're on to week 3. I told my manager this week that I want to play a different tier. I love OU, obviously, but, you know, I'm a multifaceted beast. I'm quite talented. So I'm an NU, never used this week. Catch me in that tier. I don't even know what's in that tier in Gen 7, but it doesn't really matter, because they have broken Mons in there. Like, there's Vikavolt, there's Sneasel. I guess I do know what's in there, actually. Just know my NU debut this week. It'll be crazy, amazing, revolutionary. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Go check out Legence 2022, the official Spring-Summer 2022 capsule. We got it right here for all of your nice, you know, wardrobe needs. Go check that out now. See you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.